And according to Bespoke, of the 14 companies in the Russell 3000 that have more than tripled since those April 8 lows, 10 of them don't generate any profits. So is this all a warning sign? Let's ask Charlie Bobrinskoy. He's head of investment group and the vice chair at Ariel Investments. Have you been thinking that, Charlie, as you've watched the action here the last week or two?
I do think short interest is a very important story. You've been able to short small cap value stocks, oil stocks, building stocks for the last couple of years and not pay for it. And now we're seeing a reversal in that. You'll notice that people aren't shorting the Mag 7 because that, of course, has been very dangerous. They tend to be shorting smaller companies. Now, you mentioned ones that aren't making any money, but I would argue they're big short interest in some small cap value names that we think could be very helpful if companies just meet their expectations.
So you love it because you're often an investor in some of these hard hit names. You're like, guys, you need to be there in the chat room saying, hey, take a look at Apache or whatever.
Absolutely. And we had a stock yesterday up 122%, ZimVie, the dental implant company, and it got a takeover offer. And sure, normally that would be up 30 or 40%. It was up 120% because of the short interest. And so we absolutely think you want to own names that the market is short or under-owned. You want to be careful owning names that are over-owned. And right now, institutions in particular are underinvested in energy. They're underinvested in building materials. They're underinvested in small cap value.
But you don't take all of this as a sign, because we do sometimes see this. I remember back in January, we might have had a similar episode. And again, that was a near-term market top. You don't worry about things like that in terms of, signs of the times?
Oh, no, I am worried about large cap growth. I mean, that dominates the S&P 500. And as you know, there are a lot of names that are very fully priced in that space. You and I always talk about Oracle. Even Oracle is making me gulp a little bit here at the valuation. So I absolutely am worried about excessive excitement. Obviously, crypto is in a class by itself.
You've done incredibly well with Oracle. It's trading about a 35 times forward. And I believe you mentioned maybe trimming it, but would you look to exit the position entirely?
I think trim is the right word now. It's still a great company with a lot of growth. They have basically 100% increase in their backlog over a year ago. They are extremely well positioned. People still don't talk about them as one of the big three internet providers, and they are becoming that. So I still think it's very well positioned. Again, the thesis is simple. Data and AI is all about analyzing data. Corporations have their data on Oracle software, which gives them a real advantage in the AI race.